are the best under 18-year-old players in the FIFA 23 career mode. 17, 16, 15, is that possible? I will tell you everything about it. If you loved the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. I think this video will be watched by Kevin Spacey, and if you get that joke, you get that joke. If you want to get the coolest shirts, go to soccerdealshop.cn, click the link down below, and for a couple of bucks, the best shirts in the world will be yours. Click it right away. And if you also love to play FIFA 23 and not only the career mode, but you don't know how to start without any money, no worries. Go to u7buy.com, the biggest, best, and safest place in the world for your FIFA 23 coins. With the code FIFA as a coupon, you will get millions of coins for a couple of bucks, and you start FIFA the best way possible. Starting off the video with Ibrahimovic. Nope, it's not Zlatan this time. We're talking about Arjan, hope to pronounce that correctly, the man playing for Bayern Munich. Yeah, this 16-year-old can play as a cam and even as a second striker. These players are so young, you can actually train them to the position you desire. But his natural position is a cam, a playmaker. And how cool would it be if you can keep Zlatan Ibrahimovic a couple of extra years at AC Milan and bring in Arjan Ibrahimovic to play behind him as a cam. So you're linking up Ibrahimovic with Ibrahimovic. Wow. This is my personal favorite, Garang Kuyol. He's a free agent with the potential of 85 or 86. Can you believe that? He's only asking 1 or 2 key wage a week. That is something to pick up even in the lowest division. If we had 11 players of those, you can make Salford City the Champions League winner without spending any money. And luckily, he's the only free agent that is so good. So get cool very quickly. You can see I skipped forward a couple of weeks, 3 weeks to be exactly. He's still a free agent. What a bloody hidden gem. Another one of my personal favorites is Rory Wilson, the Aston Villa youngster, 16 years old, and the potential to become one of the best strikers in the history of the Villains. 86 potential. Isn't that crazy? If you see him at the start, you will not give 5 cents for him. You will say skip on this one. But after watching these videos on the channel People Love FIFA, you know with Rory Wilson, a star is born. Jamie Binu Gittens. Of course, if you watch my video about the biggest potential players, etc., you already saw this man, but I couldn't keep him out of the 17-year and 16-year-old version of these videos. And that means Binu Gittens is shining right away. 89 potential for the Quickster of Borussia Dortmund. If you thought Jadon Sancho was a big talent, forget about Jadon Sancho. Binu Gittens is eating him alive. One of my personal cheap center backs is Wisdom. He's very smart. Ame. He's playing for Bologna. He is 16 years old and has a price tag of around 600k. Every single player in this video that is going to start off with a rating of around 60, 62, somewhere in between will cost you 600 coins. Near that area. So Wisdom is a player that could be the new Vincent Kompany, the new Antonio Rudiger. He can become whatever you desire. With his potential of 82, he will be a Champions League level player in no time. My personal favorite in this video, because I didn't know him before making the video and he's playing for Liverpool, is Ben Dowak. Plus, his Scottish nationality is something I just love. I'm not quite sure what it is, but this player is my main man, my captain in my road to glory with Salford City. Dowak is only 62 rated, but already has amazing acceleration and sprint speed. So in the lower divisions, he's killing it very easily. But with the potential of 84, and you can train him like in every asset you want, Dowak, say goodbye to Sané, to Mane, to Neymar, any winger in the world. You can compete with them. Wow. Rooney is back, but this time it's Rooney Barchi. He's playing for FC Copenhagen in Denmark. Wow, what a fantastic player. The potential is unreal. His starting stat is only 65, and that means for around £1 million or even less, you can steal away the new Rooney. For Everton, it would be crazy to sign up a new Rooney. He has nothing to do with Wayne, I know, but it would be cool. Everton in relegation danger in real life if you could save them with this signing. Serge Ngoma has to be one of my personal favorites. Look at the starting stats, speed, acceleration, and agility of a player that is 58 rated. Now imagine a plus 24 on Ngoma, the player playing for Red Bull, I believe it is New York. Yeah, Red Bull New York. And that means coming from the MLS, it's easy for him to go and make a step to Europe, take the plane, play for a club, and of course all these players are very wanted in Road to Glory series. I bet the majority of you guys who are watching this are starting off with a lower rated team and want to conquer Europe, the Champions League, and even more. And with players like Ngoma, you're good to go. In game, he will feel, if he reaches his full potential, like a 90+ player. Real Madrid loanee Iker Bravo is playing with Bayer Leverkusen. So for the first season, you can't sign up this 17-year-old striker. But after the summer, he is free to go. You have to pay around £1 million. That is not very cheap in comparison with the other players, but you have to take notice he will grow throughout the first season, so that is why his price tag is a little bit higher after the first year, but still a new Raul is born right here. Christian Malisa Elebe. Wow, that's a beautiful football name. Another center back in this video, and this time we're going to Toulouse FC. Toulouse or not to lose. Shakespeare once said, well, he said a little bit different, but that is what I want to say about it. If you take a center back like that, and for example, combine him with the amazing center back who's from Bologna, you will see him in this video, of course, or you might have already seen him in this video. You're good to go until the end of days. We go back to Bayern Munich. We already had Ibrahimovic at the start, and now we have Paul Warner, another cam, left mid, right mid. He can do it all. He can play in almost every single attacking position. The man is only 16 years old, starting off with a 63 rating, plus 22 to 85 is mind-blowing. Matthijs Tel, this is one of those mistakes FIFA still makes. In real life, he was bought for £20 million from Stade Rennes. In the career mode, he's available for 10% of that fee. 2.5 mil around that area, and that means steal him ASAP. Steal Bayern of their biggest talent. They're ready to sell him, and with the potential of 88, Bayern is selling themselves a new Robert Lewandowski, but they don't even realize Fabio Chirodia is another super center back you can sign up. So don't worry, center backs, goalkeepers, you can all sign them for a very good cheap price. This man is playing in the Bundesliga for Werder Bremen, a mid-table, sometimes relegation team. So Werder Bremen, it's not hard to crack that case and sign up one of the best center backs for the future and bring him, for example, back to Italy. Valentin Carboni is one of the many center backs you can choose for your road to glory. He's playing with Inter Milan, but don't worry, in FIFA, in the career mode, it doesn't really matter for what team they play. Every single club is willing to sell their youngsters. You can see it for around 700k. Carboni will be your new Marco Materazzi. One of the most expensive players is this one. He's playing for Lazio Roma. Romero, 70 years old, a nice starting range. He will cost you around £2 million, but don't worry, he will grow to a 50 million plus player in 2 seasons. Give him playing time, give him confidence, give him the ball, and he will score, and his value will rise until it can't rise no more. One of the more known players in this video is Cade Jordan, or Kaide. Not quite sure how to pronounce it. If you know it, or if Kaide Gordon is watching himself, let me know it down below. FIFA wants to know. He's the winger of Liverpool, and of course a great player to sign. For example, if you're starting off with a League 2, a League 1, or a Championship team in England, and you want to go and make yourself a road to glory to win the Premier League, to win the Champions League, Cade Gordon is a fantastic player to go with. You don't have the money for Mo Salah, Diogo Jota, or Cody Gakpo. It doesn't matter. With Gordon, you're good to go until the Champions League. Rodrigo Ribeiro is already 66 rated for a 17-year-old striker of Sporting Club de Portugal. It tells me enough how good he will be. With the potential to go up with almost a plus 20, Ribeiro is a very wanted player. He's strong, he's tall, he's rather quick, and he can score a goal like taking candy from a baby. Rico Williams, I must say, in real life and in the FIFA game, he's breaking the bank. For City coach Pep Guardiola, he will be the new talent of the future, and let's look at him. He looks great in the FIFA game as well. So with Rico Lewis, you only have one chance. Sign him up as soon as possible, because within no time, he will be the best left back in the Premier League. You can see it. He can play right back, right wing back, left wing back. It doesn't matter. With Rico Lewis, you're good to go until the end of your campaign. Silvano Vos, another big talent from Ajax Amsterdam. Their youth academy is full of promising players. If you're starting off with Ajax, for example, in the career mode, it's always very easy. You have a young, talented squad with growth potential from the youth academy. Big players are coming through every single year. So Silvano Vos is there for you to snap him up. Steal him away from Ajax Amsterdam, or if you're starting with Ajax themselves, give him a chance, because he will develop into one of your best key players. Youssoufa Moukoko in real life signing a new contract with Borussia Dortmund until the summer of 2026 is now your player in the career mode. But there seems to be something wrong with his age in real life, by the way, because investigations are showing up that Moukoko is actually 22 years old and not 17 years old as he claims. And then his potential and his talent has to be seen in a different light, because if you're 5 years older in the youth academy, it's pretty easy to score 4 or 5 goals every single match, isn't it? So I'll keep you up to date, but for now, in the career mode, one of the best signings you can make. Oh yeah, Luke Harris, another can. We had Alfie Devine of Tottenham Hotspur, but Luke Harris of Fulham is also an amazing talent. Plus 24, taking him from 61 to 85. He will be a worthy player for every Premier League side. If you're starting off at Fulham, give the bloke some playing time. He will not let you down. With Alfie Devine, we go to Tottenham Hotspur. Just like Harry Kane, he might make it at the first team, but there is a very big chance he will not get that chance. With a 62 rating, Tottenham in-game will never ever use him in their first squad. But this is where you come in. Steal Alfie away, give him playing time, grow him into a Premier League player, and take revenge on Tottenham. Matheus Fernandes is the new Bruno Fernandes of Man United. You can see him like that. He's a creative playmaker, long shots, long passing, it's all fabulous. So if you're starting off with Man United and you want to compete with Bruno Fernandes, get Matheus Fernandes. Trust me, you will not regret it. Then we arrive at Antonio Nusa, the biggest talent from Norway in the career mode. Yes, Erling Braut Haaland, I know his potential is insane, but he is so good. For a 17-year-old, the Club Brugge man is available for around £2 million, and he will be worth so much more in no time. There is a time in my career mode, Nusa, got an offer of £95 million when Real Madrid wanted to sign him up from my Salford City career mode. So yes, boys, he's a great investment and a fantastic player. Sidney Reybigger is playing for Greuther Fürth. Reybigger is a very natural centre midfielder, an all-round player. You can see the price tag of around 700k. Nobody will be disappointed with that, because in the future you get yourself a new Toni Kroos. We had Arda Turan, but now we have a new youngster, Arda Güler. He's playing for Fenerbahce, another 17-year-old playmaker with great skills on the ball. Plus, he has a real in-game face. That is also something I really love about the player. If they have that, it makes them even more special. Desire Doué. We already had Mathys Tel in this video. He went from Stade Rennes to Bayern, but they don't need to worry. They already have themselves a replacement ready with the 88 potential to match Tel. This man is great to go. Desire. Yes, he's my bloody desire to sign him up in my career mode, and with a starting stat of 69, he will be ready to join almost every single club at the highest level, and even in the second Bundesliga, the championship in England, you're good to go and sign up Doué. Noah Mbamba is at the start one of the best young center backs you can already get. Look at his speed, acceleration, and his physicality. For a 64 rated player that will grow with a plus 20 to at least 84, with of course the growth being a little bit, well, different since FIFA 22. You can even go higher, but this is the basic potential, let's call it like that. So with Mbamba, you actually get yourself a new Belgium legend at the back. Jan Vertonghen, Toby Alderweireld, Vincent Kompany, he's next in line. Lauren Ulreich, just like Reybigger of Greuther Fürth, is playing in the Bundesliga or the second Bundesliga. Stuttgart is the first Bundesliga, Greuther Fürth, I believe, is the second Bundesliga. So you can combine these two Germany players to build yourself the perfect midfield. If you're starting off even with a mid-table team in the Bundesliga, like for example, well, what can we say? Who's mid-table? Help me, please. Stuttgart, yeah, but he's playing for Stuttgart. Well, Werder Bremen, for example, something like that. You're good to go to sign those players. Or Road to Glory, for example, Hamburger SV, they're playing in the Zweite Bundesliga. Players like those are great to pick up. Arthur Vermeeren is another Belgium center midfielder, and this time we're going for the likes of the Royal Antwerp FC center mid, who can also play as a CDM. So a strong powerhouse in your team. He is just a basic looking player, you can see that. Nothing strange about him, just a normal bloke from Antwerp FC who might get you into the Champions League. And we're finishing the episode off with Pablo Gavi. If you loved the video, please smash that like button in the face, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. Pablo Gavi of Barcelona is the most expensive player in this video. Nothing can compare with him. You have to pay around 45 mil, but I can say if you're starting off with a big team, do that ASAP. He has a release clause of 80 mil, but you don't need to trigger that. That is crazy about this FIFA. They only think about the rating. I think in FIFA 24 they should change that. The rating is very important, but a club should also recognize how big of a talent he is. So for example, you can now sign Gavi for 45 million pounds because EA works quite simple. It's like he's a Barcelona player, he's 17 years old, 80 rated, and it's just like that. He's 80 rated, and that is that value. And they should change that, in my opinion, to make the game realistic. Like Matthias Tell, I showed you, signed up for 20 mil. It should never go underneath 20 mil to a different team. Gavi is the new Xavi and Iniesta combined. He will be worth 200 mil in no time. But for now, you can steal him. 45 mil for a big team. If even if you're starting off at Real Madrid, you can buy Pablo Gavi and put him on your midfield to replace Modric or Toni Kroos, and boy, that will hurt in Barcelona. Steal away Pedri alongside with it. He's 19, so not in the video, and you're good to go with Real Madrid to conquer Barcelona once again. If you loved the video, leave a like. Want to see more, click the I button. Subscribe to put on the notification bell, all notifications to never miss a Viva la FIFA video.